Andrew Breaker, and this is Siksika Media. We're having a get to know, and today we're with, maybe give yourself a quick introduction.
Uki Nistan. Oh wait, how does that go on? I already forget my black, but can we edit that out?
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Racy Big Snake. My DJ name is Painted Horse.
Cool. So first things first, I just wanted to ask, like, how are you today, and how's everything going? You know.
Oh, I'm very, very exhausted and tired. We were just doing the relay races in Auburn, Washington.
Oh.
And I just got back from that long drive hauling horses.
Oh yeah, you're a part of relay, right?
Yeah, I helped the team Old Sun.
Yeah.
And when I was down there, I was pretty lucky. I helped the championship team Poitra.
Oh.
So we won the Muckleshoot Gold Cup down there.
Nice. That's pretty awesome. All right. Maybe we'll give yourself a quick introduction of who you are and where you're from. How old are you? Your family.
So, gee, that's gonna make me feel really old. My name is Racy Big Snake. I'm from Siksika. I grew up in Many Bears Flats, Blackfoot Crossing. I've always been involved with horses and loved music, and recently I've been involved with house music, DJing, since 2015. I taught myself how to learn the decks just kind of on YouTube, watching other DJs like Tiesto, Laid Back Luke, and then I just started to develop my own style within techno and house.
Nice.
I've been with Boudang. Boudang is a music company that throws on concerts, big events, and festivals, and I've been with them since 2017.
Nice. And how did you get into DJing and all that?
So I've always been a fan. Like growing up playing hockey, you kind of get ready for games, and you want to listen to stuff that pumps you up.
Yeah.
So house music like Tiesto, those kind of the genre of music is what got me ready to play hockey.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to a music festival in Las Vegas in 2013, and I've always wondered what they did on the decks behind there.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure, so I kind of looked it up on YouTube, and I was really intrigued by what they were doing, and I had the confidence in my music interest that I could do it on the stage. And at the Palace Theatre in Calgary, I always said I was going to play there one day, and sure enough, a couple of years later, I made that dream come true.
Oh, nice. That's pretty awesome. Have you ever had obstacles get in there?
Obstacles, yes, actually a lot of obstacles. So when I started, I had like a little small DJ table.
Yeah.
And the industry standards is a bigger DJ table, and you just kind of use a USB memory stick.
Yeah.
And you plug that in.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, I was learning on a totally different DJ table, and you could just use your iPad.
Yeah.
And so I had to teach myself how to play the industry standard CDJs. That's what they're called, the CDJs.
Yeah.
I had to, not be afraid to make mistakes in front of huge crowds, and just kind of have the confidence in myself to trust in my music choices. Because sometimes you're playing against the other openers that are playing, and they could be playing really good music.
Yeah.
And so you got to perform too to make sure the crowd stays in it. So those were some of the obstacles that I had to go against. Was don't be afraid to make mistakes, and just go for it.
Yeah, cool. And speaking of, what would be your first major breakthrough?
First major breakthrough, I would say, was playing at 2017 Chasing Summer Music Festival. Chasing Summer was probably the biggest one that I've played to date, and it had names like Tiesto, Rez was on there. I'm trying to remember, but it feels like long ago now, and I've also played at Pier recently, and Pier is another big one where the crowd dresses in all white. Yeah. And this year it had Knife Party and RL Grimes. So
wow.
Some pretty good names that I got to play alongside with.
Nice. That's pretty awesome. And what would you consider would be your greatest achievement so far, and why?
Greatest achievement? I'm still chasing after that. One of the goals that I really want to do is learn how to produce music,
Mm-hmm.
and that just comes with taking the time to actually sit down on a laptop and get to know how to produce my own music. That's one of my goals so far. So I could say I'm still chasing a lot of goals doing this, and I'm pretty far into, I don't know, like 7 years now.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
So a full 7 years, but how would you balance that with this and your home life, like your personal life?
It's very, very hard because horses, like, they demand, like, especially race horses and thoroughbreds,
Oh, yeah.
they demand, like, your attention all the time.
Mm.
So, like, you got to get up, feed them, race them, get them ready to race, travel with them. And so I feel like when I do get my days off, it's more like my escape, and I get to unwind a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really hard to book gigs right now when we're in full mode racing, because a lot of times I've had to cancel.
Yeah.
Like, I've had to cancel for huge names like Sander Van Dorn, Nicky Romero,
Yeah.
D Block and Estevan just recently, because we
Yeah.
were racing in Strathmore. So that was kind of a, you had to think, like, I really want to win
Yeah.
at racing. I prepare like my life into these race horses, and that's like really the hardest thing,
Mm-hmm.
is having to sacrifice those gigs, because you work hard to make it to those gigs. Like, I spent a lot of time doing house parties. It doesn't sound the biggest thing to do, but as a DJ, you kind of start at those house parties,
Mm-hmm.
testing out what do people like, along with what you like. So you really have to balance it out. And I try to make sure now that I'm not booking gigs while I'm racing. So I more or less, right now, I really DJ a lot within the fall to the spring. And then when it comes to the racing season, I try not to coincide.
Yeah, the summertime seems to get pretty busy for everybody.
And it's really tough, because that's when a lot of the music festivals are. And I don't really put my name in any of the hats for music festivals anymore, because I know, well, we'll probably be racing in the States, and we'll probably be racing. So
Yeah.
that's a tough one to manage.
Yeah. But you're getting through it, so yeah. And how would you want to be remembered?
How would I want to be remembered? That's a tough one, because, I don't really think about what other people think about me. I just go out there and do,
Mm-hmm.
But if I were to be remembered, I'd like to be somebody who wasn't scared to take risks, not afraid to make mistakes, and just, I guess, like I said, I be myself. So I hope with what people can get away from that is, be yourself. Especially when you're in music, I find that the people that are themselves are the ones that will stand out more, instead of trying to copy somebody else. You know, so be yourself, and just go for it.
Nice. And so the run has one concert coming up, right? So would this be your first time playing there?
This is my
performing?
second time.
Oh,
second
nice.
time performing. So it's been a couple years.
Yeah.
I was a part of the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even remember what year that was. I think 2016 or 17.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of played in between the artists, just to kind of as a filler. And then I eventually got my own slot, and now I'm thankful to play again. And I the thing about this one is I like playing for the kids.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when I play in venues, it's 18 plus, or the music festivals I play in are 18 plus. And last time I actually didn't realize that I had little fans that wanted to see me play. And
really?
it's just nice to kind of take the time and say hello to them. And if that's the cool thing about it, is it's an all ages event.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And what piece of advice would you give to, maybe say your little fans that are wanting to get into DJing like you?
Don't be afraid to ask for help. There's always people that have helped me, and they weren't afraid. They were just like so helpful, and I would like to help anybody who's interested,
Mm-hmm.
And like I said before, don't be afraid to take risks, and definitely be yourself. Those are the main things that I can think of at the top of my head right now.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And I think that's all I got so far. We made it to the 10-minute mark. So
Sweet, right on.
yeah. I'd
Well,
say-
thank you for having
yeah.
me. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah, this was sorry, your name.
My DJ name is Painted Horse.
We got Painted Horse on Siksika Media, and yeah. So
Sweet. Can I say one more thing?
oh yeah.
Yeah. So my stage name, Painted Horse, is my Blackfoot name that was given to me by my grandpa, Clarence Red Crow. And it's actually a type of horse that
Mhm.
has multiple colors. But I find with the relay racing I'm doing now, I'm actually painting horses. So
Oh wow.
it kind of comes full
Yeah.
circle like that.
Oh wow, that's pretty awesome.
And it's pretty. The way my grandpa, Clarence Red Crow, pronounces it is Nidaist Sipim.
Mhm.
So Painted Horse.
Oh, nice. That's a cool little backstory. So it comes full circle. But yeah, that was Painted Horse. Make sure to come check out the Run as One concert that's going on a Friday, I believe.
Yeah, Friday,
Yeah.
June 28th.
June 28th, Friday. And Painted Horse will be there along with many other artists. But yeah, yeah.
Iksugapi.
Sigapi.